Danielle Rose Russell. She's from New Jersey. We're from New Jersey. We're in New Jersey right now.
I can literally tell you exactly where she grew up and how to get there.
Tell Danielle Rose Russell we're looking for her.
We want her on this channel as soon as possible.
We're looking for the tri-braid.
Right.
Link us.
Cast of Legacies, preview season 3.
What's wrong with her? I'm not sure, but she won't wake up.
I think that the Super Squad is really lost without their main Super Squad leader.
Josie looked like she at the school right now in the dorm room.
Fighting issues that as we kind of reach a point during even the first episode, the main question is just like, where is Hope Mikaelson?
Right.
That's all we've ever depended on the entire time.
The savior, I mean.
The best they can without
Lizzie.
In the first episode, we really focus on Josie's attempted reintegration, basically, into the
Dark
school.
Josie.
Dark Josie was
Dark
Josie.
Who am I gonna kill? Should it be vampires?
Dark Josie definitely has a lot to come to terms with.
Yeah.
Obviously, she wasn't in control, so now she has to deal with all of the repercussions.
That's right.
Mainly dealing with Alyssa Chang, who is very much alive.
Don't make it a big thing.
And also dealing with how she's going to move forward in the school and with her family.
Black really isn't your color.
You're late to your own funeral.
Lizzie and Josie are always complicated, as per the usual.
A mess.
Lizzie...
Crazy Lizzie.
How do I say this without, like, Lizzie is very protective over Josie, even though Josie legitimately tried to kill her.
One less mouth to feed.
While Josie just wants to sink into a hole and cease to exist, Lizzie is almost trying to go on this apology tour for Josie.
Lizzie is trying to help her with that, but maybe not in the best or most constructive way.
Yeah, of course not.
Reverting back a little bit to old Lizzie kind of way.
That's kind of a point of discourse between the two of them.
Josie becoming Dark Josie made Lizzie realize just how much work there is still to do on their relationship as sisters and finding the best way to be a support for Josie.
So if all I ever have is the memory of the
Here we go.
Here we go.
I will survive this.
I think that the season focuses a lot on Hope and Landon, and there's a lot that's kind of pulling them apart, and so we're going to explore that a little bit.
Hope and Landon's relationship this season is all about how difficult it is to keep that relationship going.
I'm sure it is, because look at your background anyway. Like, fix yourself. I'm not a Landon fan.
I think that, like, a big thing going into Legacies as a whole was how diverse that, you know, we saw. That
Hope looked like she getting ready to go fight a monster right now. Like, y'all holding me up. I got things to do.
We explored in Vampire Diaries and the originals. So I feel like, you know, going in, we all wanted to really break some barriers and try new things with, you know, a female protagonist. I am so down to explore Hope's sexuality and Hope, you know, in different relationships, 1,000%, but we have zero control.
Landon looking nervous right there.
All right.
I'd love to, if that's, you know. At the beginning of the show, so much of what we were doing was like putting different cast members together in different scenes to see what sticks. Danielle and I were like one of the first people to really start working together, and so it was just like a natural thing of like, oh yeah, like this is cute.
So y'all like each other.
Right, see, because...
that has now like exploded on the internet, and we're just like, I don't know how to tame this thing.
Yeah.
Hosie.
Like a sparkler and smiled
MG.
like the sun.
MG.
Considering what Lizzie went through in season 2 romantically, it might have changed her expectations a little bit into what she is hoping for a relationship, how she sees MG. I think she's really starting to value a lot of those traits that MG has.
MG's been playing the long game, child. Lord, Jesus.
If she still wants to kill me, the safest place I can be is right here next to you.
I love the relationship between Lizzie and Hope, and
Me
I
too.
think the dynamic of Lizzie and Josie
A lot of
bringing
respect.
Hope into the sisterhood is really important, and being Hope's adopted
It's Josie
family.
that keeps losing her daggone mind.
Getting to play Hope having friends, honestly. I know that sounds kind of weird, but I mean that. Because, you know, in the first season, I really didn't work much with the twins in a positive light. So it's been a lot of fun for me to work with Jenny and to explore Hope with a girlfriend. And I think that that's something that we are going to continue to explore. And with any relationship, I think there are ups and downs. There will always be the snarkiness between those two characters, which is kind of part of their charm. But yeah, that's definitely in season 3.
It's what remains of our father. His name is
Malivore.
In season 1, he was sort of this entity that we knew to be afraid of. And then in season 2, what's the Harry Potter where Voldemort's not really in it a ton? Prisoner of Azkaban? The season
Harry
Potter!
Like
that, where the necromancer took center stage, but then you realize, oh no, Malivore is behind all of this. This season is just sort of the next.
Landon, I'm gonna need you to get your
He
references.
plays a huge role this year. I think bigger than ever before, to be honest with you. But since there's kind of the mystery taken away of, what Malivore is and everything, we see him pretty front and
Disgusting.
center, I'd say.
Dark Josie was a whole moment. We saw it coming in season 2.
Yeah.
I mean, she had her Dark Phoenix moment.
I've
of her
seen
own.
those signs before. I saw it on Buffy the Vampire Slayer with Willow. I've seen it in X-Men with Jean Grey. I know when these things are going to happen. Season 2 was crazy. I think the point where the show is at now, I feel like it kind of worked for them to start off kind of how we always start off. Hope is in some kind of conundrum and needs to make a glorious comeback, which she inevitably will. Malivore seems to have been an ongoing, but unspoken villain in a way. Like he was saying, the necromancer became prominent and all of the monsters that Malivore was sending out of the pit were more of the immediate problem. Yeah. So I would like to look forward to an actual real standoff, Hope versus Malivore. You know what I mean? I'm sure Landon's going to want to fly in with his new wings and help out, and that's fine. But I would love to be able to look forward to a real battle, hero versus villain.
Yeah, we've also been talking about is Legacies going to bring in Klaus at any point?
They need to bring in
Joseph
Klaus.
Morgan in a flashback or a dream or something.
I need for producers, writers, whoever it is, I need them to be working overtime on that. Like whatever bribe you need to implement for Joseph Morgan.
How do you know about my dad?
Well, he's standing right behind you.
If the fans need to write in letters, we will contribute. If you're subscribed to the channel and you feel like, you know what I mean, we can band together on this.
We can make this happen. I feel like if you're, we would. Who wouldn't want to see that? We do flashbacks. We do all of that all the time, even if it's not a flashback. Listen, we're talking about powerful beings here.
Exactly, because his sister Freya is still in New Orleans, who is fully capable of bringing back, a dead vampire.
We do this.
You know what I mean?
Do this. So let us know if you want to see Klaus on Legacies. We are all for this happening at
Honestly,
some point.
any of the originals too. Klaus is the ideal candidate, of course, but I'll take Elijah, I'll take Rebecca, I'll even take Cole on here. They gave us a little bit of glimpse of Freya in season 2, and my thing is if she's just a hop, skip, and a jump away, we need to be bringing her in on these cases.
Let's honor the legacy.
If y'all really wanted to defeat Malivore, you would just make a phone call to Freya Mikaelson. Period. I mean, if you really wanted a solution to your problem, you would go get an original.
Freya. Yeah, Freya is alive and well in New Orleans. We know where she is. Why?
That would be a very easy decision for me.
We need a little more legacy in Legacies. Let us know if you agree, because we're ready.
This Thursday night.
This Thursday.
Back to the tri-bread. How about you try all 3? Oh, and I also want to see Hope tap into her vampire side or do whatever
we have
has
been
to be
waiting
done.
for that. Yeah,
I would like to see
it officially yet.
And she brought it up a couple times in season 2 how she hasn't activated that yet. Let's go ahead and activate that. I'm ready.
We haven't even seen fully powered Hope.
Exactly. Exactly. And, maybe that's what she'll have to do to defeat Malivore. And I think we need to be all about that.
Yeah. Danielle Rose Russell.
Shout out to Danielle Rose Russell.
She's from New Jersey. We're from New Jersey. We're in New Jersey right now.
I can literally tell you exactly where she grew up and how to get there.
Tell Danielle Rose Russell we're looking for her.
Right. We want her on this channel as soon as possible.
We're looking for the tri-braid.
Right.
Link us.